or how do I count myself?
Here, I'll show you. And then you can flip it. Hello. Today, I'll be talking about the importance of supporting small businesses. And so, I chose this topic because when I grew up in Africa, we always had a lot of very different, diverse people living in our houses. And once we had this lady who was a single mom, and she always did her hair in styles like this. And she did her hair while she was going to cosmetology school. And after she finished cosmetology school, she set up her own small business when I was 8 or 9. And I got to see how creative entrepreneurs are. So entrepreneurs are really, really creative people. And when we support small businesses, we're helping advance the culture of creativity with our communities. So I'm going to tell you what exactly small businesses are and why it's so important to support them. So small businesses are privately owned corporations that don't have a lot of employees, and they don't make a lot of money, but they make enough money. And so they include restaurants, cafes, grocery stores, some small clothing stores, chiropractors, and even like some repairmen are small businesses. And so a variety of factors contribute to a business being called small. And so we have a company or an agency that determines whether or not a business is small, and that's the SBA. And so the SBA, in their 2020 regulations code of whether or not business is small, they said they consider things like inflation and like startup prices, and also the number of employees and the amount of money they make to determine whether they're small. And the SBA, they support small businesses because small businesses really, really need support in today's world. Small businesses really struggle today because we're really interconnected, and with digital advertising, the larger businesses tend to be really, really loud because they can really get information out into the digital like advertising space, when small businesses can't really do that as well. So these small business entrepreneurs are really, really, really creative. And this is important because creativity is what helped our human race advance to the point we are now. It was creativity that helped us, create fire and like electricity and the internet and all these things. And if we stop rewarding creativity and stop supporting small businesses, it can be very, very dangerous because it leaves us stuck and we won't have creative people. Because when they do these creative ideas and we don't support them, they stop doing these creative and things. So when you support small businesses, it doesn't just help the community, it also helps you. Because small businesses have incredible customer service. They have direct relationships with the people in their environment, so they can support them and have flexible prices because they know you and they can trust you. So Nicole Lineback is an advocate for small businesses, and she founded a small business retail conference, and she pointed out that with the big stores, the prices are determined from management that could be nowhere near you and has no idea about actual business where in the store. But in small businesses, they have direct connection with the people in the store, and so they can make choices and prices that reflect that. So it means they're more connected. Another good thing about small businesses is they care about the work that they do, and they choose to do it not just for money, but because they truly care about it. And this man, his name is Jacques Guillaumin, and he's the last repairman in Paris, and he gets calls for all kinds of things. Even though he's technically a razor repairman, he gets calls for toasters and stuff because he's the last one, and he really truly cares about what he does. So that's why he has such great customer service. And he was on the NPR show. When he was there, he said that his trade is becoming more and more passive and obsolete because he's the last one, and then no one else is going to do it. Another thing about small businesses is they have super, super clear mission statements. A lot of them are founded for a specific purpose. Like this company, Alberts, they want to make carbon neutral shoes. And so they founded their small business, and their mission statement is uncompromisable. Determined no matter what the profits are or anything like that, they're always gonna want to make carbon neutral shoes, and that's what they're gonna do no matter what happens to them. Another very good thing about small businesses is they have economic benefits. So the NIFB is another advocacy group for small businesses, and they advise legislatures, and they said that 65.9% of new jobs in 2007 to 2017 were created from small businesses. So if we don't support them and we support the chains instead, we are losing the possibility of having all these new jobs created. In conclusion, you should support small businesses because they have really good customer service. Their mission statements mean that they're driven towards a specific goal that helps us globally, and they're really helpful to our economy. And you can support them by just, patronizing the ones that are around here. And when you support them, you are keeping the culture of creativity alive, and you're helping our race be successful in the future.
So